It could be the darling of the Oscars this year, a movie about a Hungarian Holocaust survivor who rebuilds his life in America. It's called The Brutalist.
He's alive.
Part of the gritty realism is how the actors speak, and the person who taught them is a theater teacher here in Chicago. Our Joe Donnellan found out how much more work and care goes into getting those accents right.
Did not realize these images were still available.
This performance might just earn Adrian Brody another Oscar, and part of it is his accent.
Sir, I do not know what the commission entails.
We'll talk about it.
He learned it from UIC Associate Theater Professor Tanara Marshall.
Arthur looked wise. That's a big open one. Wise.
Here she is teaching students how to speak in accents, like she did with Brody and other actors in The Brutalist. Marshall was the movie's dialect coach.
There's a great deal of research and analysis of the accent that we need. The first big part of research that I do involves looking for an accent on a real person in the world whose background closely resembles that of the character it looks like we're creating.
In this case, Marshall turned to recordings of Hungarian Holocaust survivors.
I do a phonetic analysis, which involves not just the sounds, but in addition, an analysis of the way the mouth is held, what we call the oral posture of the accent. And then there's a musical analysis, so rhythm and intonation.
Then she mapped out the accent and taught it to the actors from Chicago using Zoom.
An accent is a representation of a culture, of a place, of a person, of a community, and we honor that by not just making it up, but by discovering it.
Marshall has done this kind of work for dozens of movies and TV shows. This is an online list of her work. She says getting the accents right helps the actors get the whole character right.
That helps the actors then connect on a deep, emotional, visceral level with the story, the world, and then, with their characters. They're able to sort of see it in life and be influenced and inspired by it.
Feel free to call me Elizabeth if you prefer it.
In the end, it's about creating a life, right, and telling a story.
And Joe tells us that Marshall didn't just have to teach actors how to speak in Hungarian accents. There were British actors in the movie who she taught to speak with American accents as well.